Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how Canelo Alvarez beat Billy Joe Saunders in their boxing match tonight. So going into this fight, I did pick Canelo to win, just based on the power advantage that Canelo had over Billy Joe Saunders. But the thing that made this fight interesting is that Canelo hadn't fought a southpaw since 2013 against Aris Londra. I feel like I'm definitely saying that Aris Londra.
What?
But he had some trouble with southpaw, good movement-based style. So yeah, I thought Billy Joe's style would definitely make the fight interesting, and it did. In the first round, Billy Joe was doing well. I ultimately gave that round to Canelo, but he was staying relatively safe, except for when he'd get backed up against the ropes. As soon as Canelo would get Billy Joe against the ropes, he'd wind up everything into one of those body shots, those right-hand or left-hook body shots. But then Billy Joe would exit and be alright. But yeah, that's what I thought gave Canelo the first round. For the first 4 rounds, I had it Canelo. But Billy Joe was starting to put things together, and in that 5th round was his best round. He landed a nice left uppercut to the body, and then followed with a nice left hook. And he was landing some good left hands from a distance and putting his punches together and staying relatively safe. So yeah, in the 5th round, I gave that round to Billy Joe. Then we get into the 8th round, and this is where the fight takes a left turn. If you're a Billy Joe fan, or you are Billy Joe yourself, Billy Joe, it took a left turn. Something that I was picking up on during the fight was that Billy Joe loves to lean over himself. Like, he'll be here, and when Canelo would crowd the space, he'd lean over. That's most of his head movement, is like ducking under punches like that. As I was watching it, I'm like, if this was MMA, he'd get friggin' kneed or kicked in the face so easily, because he does this all the time. Billy Joe leaps in with a lead right hook. Canelo pulls back and counters with the uppercut, because Billy Joe must have thought that there was a straight right coming back. But Canelo steps back and winds that uppercut up. And it lands right on the cheekbone of Billy Joe, and it just shattered his face. And then his eyes started to swell up, and he couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, that was basically it. He went to the corner, and his whole cheekbone was caved in. Cheekbones pop out. His was caved in, and it looked so bad. But yeah, overall, it was a good competitive fight. I had it 6-2, including that final round for Canelo. But Chris Mannix had it 6-2 Billy Joe, so the scorecards were kind of everywhere. But yeah, good fight. Canelo Alvarez wants to fight Caleb Plant now for the undisputed super middleweight title. There are so many friggin' titles in boxing. He was trying to get all these belts on him. He had like 2 on his arm, 2 on his other arm, and was trying to get one around his waist, and it was like a 15-man operation trying to get all these belts on him. It was so stupid. Just get 1 belt. Anyways, thank you for watching. My camera's like blinking red. It's been for a minute. I don't know how it's live. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the fights, and peace. I'll hit him with the Canelo.